Midnight. Today I'm going to need your help talking to the first and second graders about abstract versus realistic art. Do you think you can help me with that?
Abstract and realistic art? Yeah, no problem. I know all about that kind of stuff.
Perfect. Then let's get started. Hi, everybody. So today we're going to talk about abstract and realistic art. The reason why we're going to start with this is because all art falls under those two categories of abstract art and realistic art. And it's important to know the difference between the two so that we know what kind of art we're making and what kind of art we ourselves really like. So let's get into it. We already know that all art uses the 7 elements of art. They all use at least one of the 7 elements of art in there, and we have been working with the 7 elements of art for the last couple of years. Midnight, do you want to remind everyone what those 7 elements of art are?
Sure, okay, so let me think. It's been a while, long summer. Okay, yeah, line, shape, form, space, texture, value, which is how light or dark a color is, and color, of course.
Thank you so much, Midnight. I'm glad you remembered that over the long summer. So all art uses at least one of those 7 elements of art. Usually we use a little bit more than that, but they all use at least one of those. Realistic art is art that shows stuff from real life. Realistic, real life. And it actually looks like the thing that it is trying to show. So for example, when artists draw pictures of what they see as it is. So if you were to draw a picture of your puppy or your kitty at home, you would try your best to make it actually look like your puppy or kitty. And here are some examples. We have a very realistic eye, which looks so real, it almost doesn't even look like a drawing. Same with the cat, and also the flower. So all of those things are very realistic, very well done, using a lot of art skill to get those done. So then there's abstract art. So abstract art can be of things from real life, but it doesn't have to look exactly like the thing. So if you're drawing a picture of your kitty or of your dog, you don't have to make it look exactly like them. You can change their color, or you can make their eyes bigger than they are in real life, and so on. It can also be things not from real life, and just use the elements of art in their most simple form. So for example, if you're just using different shapes, different types of lines, all crazy colors, some splatter paint, all of those are examples of abstract art. So it's really broad what falls under abstract art.
Okay, so I think they know the difference between abstract and realistic art, but I do have a question, Ms. Stefino. Why is it important for them to know the difference between these two things?
Midnight, that's a really good question, and I'm glad you asked that. So knowing the difference between abstract and realistic art is really great because it helps show the 2 different types of imaginations that we can use and the different ways that we can express our emotions, our feelings, and the way that we look at things. So art is really great because it helps us see things in a new way and it makes us feel things. So realistic art is pretty cool because it can show things that you already know from a different perspective or point of view. And then abstract art is really cool because it could show you things in a new way and really have you use your imagination to draw things that don't even exist. So art is really awesome for that reason, and that's why it's important to know the difference.